Wake up, bitch! It's time for another video! And what I'm showing you guys today is going to be a super duper secret classified information video. This is my go-to class on Call of Duty Ghosts for public matches. When you use this and you're whipping wigs in pubs, people are going to wonder, ripping wigs in public matches. People are going to wonder where you got this information from. It was not me, okay? You're going to make a lot of kids angry, and I don't want to be held responsible for that. So we're going to kick it off right here with the Msbs assault rifle, aka Jack the Ripper. This is the #1 primary weapon in all of Call of Duty Ghosts. It's 1 to 2 bursts at almost all ranges. It is absolute beast. No need to use an SMG, even in close quarters, medium range, long range. This thing is the absolute truth, the Msbs. And I pair it with the Kiss of Death camo, and that's more of like a psychological move on my part, because what else is going to make the enemy really mad? You kill them with the Msbs, and then just blow them a little kiss right there with the Kiss of Death camo. Psychological, get inside the head of your opponents. A lot of people don't take that into consideration, but it's real. That's why I do that. And then moving on to the attachments here, have the red dot sight and foregrip. Those are my personal favorites. You may enjoy the iron sights on the Msbs, so you don't need the red dot. I like the red dot. And also, if you're comfortable with the amount of recoil that's on the weapon, which is kind of heavy if you're used to using maybe like the SC2010, which doesn't have a lot of a recoil at all, you may want to use like the silencer if you think you can handle it. Silencers in pubs are always fun. Keeps you like a ninja. And then as you can see, I have no secondary on this class. You know, we're used to Black Ops 2 in the Pick 10 system, and you can kind of use whatever you want and mix and match perks and attachments and all this different stuff. Without a secondary, you can actually use more perks. You can also take off lethals and tacticals to have more perks. And that's why I'm not using the secondary. With the Msbs, you'll literally be able to get like 6 or 7 kills if your shot is on point without reloading at all. So you should be fine there. As far as the lethal and tactical, pretty standard there. 1 frag grenade, 1 tactical. The nades are very strong on this game, so stun nading, Call of Duty 4, think Modern Warfare 2, it's back in full force. Stun nading is always a factor. And then moving on to another beast of its own, which is the Call of Duty Ghost perk system. It confused me for a long time here. Well, not really a long time. The game hasn't been out that long, but for a couple days, had no idea how it works. You know, like I said, I was used to doing the greed and all that stuff with Black Ops 2. But with specialists here, what you have, these are like your normal perks right here. These are the 4 that you're going to start with. You can pick as many as you want, obviously. If you don't know the way the perks work already, it's you have 10 points, and you can fill it up, and the perks are worth different amounts according to how good they are. So what I have here as the base perks is Stalker, On the Go, Quick Draw, and Focus. You know, we were doing the grind, and in order to get the most points possible, we were playing the game mode cranked, and we kind of all just fell in love with the way it feels whenever you are cranked. Like, your guy is running around, you always have Stalker, you're like sprinting on the go, you're reloading on the go, you're doing everything super fast, you feel like a Jedi, ninja, assassin compared to all the other slow pokes on the other team, and that's kind of what my perk setup mimics here. So you see Stalker, you see in the description of all of these, it's basically just talking about doing everything faster. Faster aiming, move faster while aiming, reload while sprinting, and then Focus is kind of a necessity. It kind of keeps your shot steady when you're taking fire and you're in gunfights. And then the last but not least, you move into Specialist, which is my support package, or assault streak package. And there's kind of like a whole new strategy that goes into this also. So a lot of people will go ahead and use like really overpowered perks to start. But if you do that, then you're not going to get your bonus perks until like 12 or 13 kills. So the strategy behind using Ready Up, Recon, and Resilience is that you get your bonus at 8 kills instead of like 10 or 12, and then you get to utilize all of these different perks, and I'll run through here and show you guys what I'm using. Like I said, the strategy here is to choose the 1-point perks to start with, so you get your bonus earlier. So I have Ready Up, your weapon is ready faster after sprinting. Recon is going to hit enemies whenever you throw your nade. You may get a hit marker, they're going to pop up on the map, and you can actually see them through objects and walls for a short amount of time, which is really cool. And then Resilience, take no damage while falling. I don't know if you guys are as unlucky as me, but whenever I'm taking bullets from like 4 different people. I try to like get away and run and jump off something, and I just fucking like crush my ankles and die, and that person thinks that they actually got me good. So those are the reasons why I use the 3 1-point perks there, and why I chose them. And then for the bonus at 8 kills, I have Takedown, which is going to kill enemies without revealing their death location. So you can imagine if you're on the other team, or if you're on your team and somebody on the other team is killing your teammates, but you have no idea where they're at. Also, if you combine that with a silencer, like I said, you're going to be a Jedi, assassin, ninja. They're going to be really confused. That's why I started off with that. Scavenger, resupply ammo. Obviously, that's been in almost every Call of Duty since I don't even know, COD 3, since perks were introduced. That's going to replenish your ammo in your Msbs, aka Jack the Ripper. That's pretty standard, so I always love Scavenger. After that, we have ICU, which is going to regenerate your health faster. I don't know if you guys have noticed as much as I have, but on Call of Duty Ghosts, your health does not regenerate fast at all. It seems like everything in the game just wants you to die. It is so easy to die in Call of Duty Ghosts. This is going to help you out after you go on a little streak of 3 to 4 kills. You're really weak. You need to get that health back as fast as possible so you can fight more enemy soldiers. That's what ICU is going to help you do. And then moving on to our last 2-point streak here is Amplify. In my opinion, one of the most overpowered perks in the game. I know a lot of you guys probably have the Astro A40, A50 headphones, or whatever you use. If you combine your headphones with the perk Amplify and the other team does not have dead silence, even if they do have dead silence, it is extremely laughable. You're going to think people are right behind you. You're going to be turning around, whipping around. It's going to be hard to get used to, but they're actually all the way across the map. You can literally hear the entire team. You know where the entire enemy team is all the time. You're never going to get snuck up on, for one, if you have Amplify. So you don't really have to worry about getting shot in the back all too much if you are listening with your headphones. And then the last perk, when you set up those 4 as your specialist perks, you have 1 slot left. I choose to go with Gambler, which is spawned with a random perk. Love gambling. Everybody loves gambling. Little blackjack, little roulette. This could this could work out really well in your favor, or really bad, I guess, but most of the time it's good. You'll get a good perk. You may even end up with the most overpowered perk of them all. It's called Deadeye, which consecutive kills increase the chance to deal more damage with bullet weapons. So the better you do, the stronger your bullets get, and the better you just keep doing. If you ever end up with this class and Deadeye, that is your KEM Strike class right there. But yeah, that's pretty much my go-to class setup for public matches in Call of Duty Ghosts. Mostly respawn. I would say keep this in respawn game modes because you don't have dead silence or anything like that. But you could obviously substitute either like Scavenger or something if you were playing Search and Rescue, something with a little less respawns. I know Search and Destroy is supposed to be coming out November 15th. So once that drops, you may want to replace one of these perks with dead silence. But yeah, those are my go-to perks and weapons, camo, attachments, lethal tacticals for Call of Duty Ghosts right now. So watch the video, go try it out, come back here, let me know how many KEM strikes you dropped, and then we'll go and like party together or something. I don't really know what we'll do, but that's gonna be it for me today, guys. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. If you didn't, be sure to leave a favorite. And as always, I don't really have an outro, so I'm gonna leave you with a little awkward silence. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Bye now.